Welcome back to Low C's Garage. In this video I am going to show you guys how to hook up a toggle switch for a fan. My fan on my daily driver, my work car I guess, took a crap on me. I've changed the relays, I've changed everything you could possibly change, and so yeah, well I think one of the fans actually burned up and is what caused it. It's a double fan. I'm seeing here, it's got two fans in it. This has got a 3.1. It's a 2002 Buick Century. It's nothing special. Gets me back and forth to work. I've been driving this for about 5 years now. It's got almost 300,000 miles on it. Still runs great, still drives great. Transmission's a little iffy sometimes, but I drive back and forth to work 30 miles one way. So yeah, we're gonna put this toggle switch in. I'm gonna put an inline fuse in it. I've already got a wire ran. I ran this a long time ago and it was gonna be for something else, but yeah, we're gonna go ahead and use this for the fan. We're just gonna tie it in right here. This fan here quit working. This fan over here still works. So we're gonna at least get one fan going. And normally I would tie it into a hot wire that runs off the ignition, but I don't. This car very rarely ever gets hot. Maybe if I'm sitting in a drive-through, it'll start creeping up. So we're just gonna hot wire it to the battery, to fan, to a switch, and go from there. Okay, we have double wire here. It is 14 gauge wire, same gauge that's on the fan itself. If you can see, since it's two pieces, we're going to use one for the power to the switch and the other one from the switch to the fan. I'm just going to put this right here, right onto the battery. It should give us what we need. If this was a high-end car, I would do this a lot cleaner, but the wire's tucked up, it's out of the way, so I'm going to get on that. Alright, that's going to go to our battery, and we're just going to run this up over here, up and around, and then hopefully right here to our fan wires. I'm going to go ahead and leave the connector on there. Let's tie it in, connect it back. One fan will be disconnected, but at least we'll have one. Alright, now you can see how I ran this wire. I will get it zip tied up. I hope you guys really like this stuff. I'm actually really starting to like doing this. And of course, you got the little guy over there. He's always trying to fix something. So I'm going to get this wire routed around the way I want it, and then I'll show you guys how to hook it up. And always, before you ever do any wiring, unhook your battery. There is no point in frying a bunch of stuff. I know most people say unhook the negative, but I usually unhook both sides. I'd rather be safe than sorry. What are you doing over there, buddy?
Just jacking my truck.
Jacking your gator up?
No.
Separate those. We'll get that in there when we're ready. Alright. On the one that works, the wires are gray and blue. This gray or blue should be the hot end. Gray should be our ground. these two, make them as one. You always want to keep your wires away from anything that's going to be hot. So, let's see. Up here away from the radiator. That should work. Now all I have here is these bell caps. I am an RV electrician, and this is what we use throughout all the RV. We're going to use them on here. I'll probably fill them with silicone to help keep water from going in them. And we're going to
open the door. Trying to fix this all they will. Right now it's fixed now.
I lose everything. Come on now. Here we go.
Do I need to keep fixing it?
Alright, now we got our hot going in. We have our ground coming back. And I'll show you on the inside how we just basically split that. When we are done, we get everything zip tied, put away, but I'm not going to do that till we're pretty much done. And now we're going to go inside and we'll put the switch in this new home. Now, the inline fuse should always go from the battery to the switch, in between there. So I can either cut it here, I can either cut this wire here, put the inline fuse here, or I can put it inside the car. I haven't quite figured out which one I want to do yet. But as soon as we figure out where we want it, we'll send that guy home too. And sorry about the noise, guys, but I have a 5-year-old that loves working on cars. So he's got his own little workbench, got his own gator, all set up and jacked up and ready to go. I don't know what he's doing to it. The other day he told me he's putting a turbo on it, but I guess we'll see. What are you doing?
Just want to working on this car. I gotta fix the front, the side. You keep that in the basement of the side of the car.
His name's Holden. He was named after a car, after the Holden.
The photos in the burning down.
We're gonna pick a place. I'm gonna put it. It's got a red light on it, so once it gets power. So I want it somewhere where it's gonna get my attention. I don't know, I guess we could put it here. I'll probably put it right here, right above the radio, honestly. We're gonna pop this dash kit off. Should just pop out, pretty sure. Get a hole drilled, and we'll go from there. Alright, now we're going to see if we can pop this off. All I have is this. I need to invest in some plastic ones, but that's what we got for now. Okay, so it does have a screw here, screw on the other side. He did get his gator fixed, if anybody's wondering. Still don't know what I was doing with it. No screw on this side. Actually, why not have to? If I can just pop this free enough. There we go. Oh yeah, plenty of room in there. So yeah, I'm gonna get a drill bit, get that drilled, and we'll put this switch where it belongs. Okay, on the drill bit, if you look at this is what is gonna go on the outside. That's gonna on the outside of the dash. So get the drill bit. It's the same size of the hole. Make sure it's not gonna be bigger than what this is. If that hole is bigger, this is just gonna fall through the dash. And you also gotta make sure you got enough room behind it to get your wires in there. And as you can see, that's gonna stick through there quite a bit. So you got from the front of this box to the back of it. So we're gonna get in here and do a little inspecting, and hopefully I got enough room I can just slap her in right about there, to where when this light's on, it's right in my face, so I know to shut it off. Okay, as you can see, we ran this up. We got to the firewall. Can we get in there? Maybe. There we go. We found the grommet in the firewall, ran it up through there, ran it up. Right now, I have it out here. We need to get it up there. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna tape these two together. Gonna fish it up here where we can and see if we can't get a hook in there to pull it up there and hook it up. I don't know if you guys can see in here or not. We've got the wire in here. Now we just need to get it up in here. Come on. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. Oh. No. So close. So close. We got this little hook. Alright, as you can see, we got the wire up here. Now we're just gonna cut it, strip it, put a couple clips on it. And we got a hot, we got an in power, an out power, and a ground. The ground is basically just to light the light up. You can get a 2-prong switch that don't have the ground light on it, but we're gonna go ahead and hook the ground up. So yeah, we're gonna have to get another piece of wire, probably pee it down. We'll find something to ground it to. I want some chocolate cake.
Try.
You know I'm trying to watch my figure. Should I try it? It's my 105 pounds need chocolate cake.
Yeah, try it. I think.
Pretty good, especially with dirty fingers.
Oh, good, 'cause it's zucchini cake.
Actually, I can taste that now.
Oh, bullshit, you cannot.
Alright, well, after my wife tricked me with some zucchini cake, you can see we got the switch in there. It's installed. Now, you just gotta run a ground wire to it. The wire's got plenty of room in there. And, yeah, we're about done. Alright, you can see, put these little clips on here. I wrap them in tape so I don't have to worry about them touching anything. Thought I had some insulated ones, but I don't. But these will work. Get these up in there. The nice thing about them is you can actually bend them pretty well, so that you make them fit just about anywhere. Alright, we got all the paneling put back together. We got that back together. The wires ran. Got my ground wire here. I just need to figure out where to ground it. I think I might try to ground it to the body in here. We're going to see if that works. Alright, got this grounded to the body. I'm hoping that's a good enough ground to turn the light on. We're going to go test it out, and then we need to put the inline fuse in. Alright, now we're going to go ahead with hook the battery back up, hook these back to the battery. Now, once everything works, we'll go through and okay. And as you can see, that is going to be too fat, so we can either do one or two things. We need to cut this down. I'll probably cut a piece of that rubber out, put that there, or we can ground it somewhere else. We'll try ground it somewhere else for now. I really don't want to cut up my battery cable. And we'll route these a little better. There you go. And as you can see, the switch is working.
Where is
The red light. Shut it off. It's on. It's right in my view.
Oh, shut the.
Alright, well, don't hit it hard so we don't break it. You're alright. You go. Try it. Push it over. There you go. Alright, shut it off. Alright, is it holding approved?
Yeah.
Yeah? Alright, so you can see everything works. Fan works. It's going to work just like I wanted to. Now we're going to go in here. We're going to clean up some of this wiring. Get zip tied it out of the way. Get everything. Always make sure nothing's touched where it's going to be hot. Get pinched. So yeah. I'll get all that done. I'll show you what it looks like as soon as we're done with it. Alright guys, back. I think I'm going to put the inline fuse right here. So if it blows the fuse, I can just pop the hood and change fuse. They're on a 20 amp fuse now. So I think that's what we're going to put in there. Make sure you put a fuse in it so if if it runs too much, gets too hot, burns up. But as you can see, sitting here driving, that's on. I will see it. I will notice it. No more getting hot. Car gets cooled down. Always make sure you wire it right to where the fan's blowing the right direction. It should be blowing outward. Alright guys, so that'll do that for this video. In this video we installed a toggle switch for the cooling fan. We got everything done, everything's wired. I went ahead and grounded it there. Put inline fuse here. Ran the wire across the back. Got our switch in here. As you can see, it runs, it works. We only got one fan, but one's better than none. So, if you enjoyed it, please like, subscribe, share, leave a comment. Let me know what I'm doing wrong. Let me know what I can do better. So yeah, on that note, we will catch you guys in the next video.